See? And that's what happened. The moment the truth start getting exposed, that's the worst part about it, bro. When it start coming out, you can't control how much come out. Now a lot of more stuff is finna come out, and now it's starting to make sense. But I must say, I would be sitting up here lying, and I'd be dead wrong, doing myself a bad just if I never thought in the back of my head of why don't nobody ever post Marlo? Why nobody ever talk about him? And why his whole case just got swept up under the rug? I feel like now that she's saying that, a lot more gonna come out. Like I said, the truth finna really start getting exposed, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all, back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and a wild video to talk about. Now, let me just rephrase that. Tonight, we got a wild and a very crazy video to talk about. Now, it seems like in tonight's classroom, y'all, we got a little baby on the roster, right? We got a little baby on the roster, but this time it's for not good. It's not for a good cause, and it seems like people are starting to look at him side-eyed. Now, if y'all know what's going on, pretty much long gone rapper Marlo baby mother went on to TikTok and kind of exposed a lot of things that were looking real itchy past his death, and people are starting to say that baby is not right, man, and it's not looking good. Now, before we get into this, we're gonna talk about it a little more, but real quick, I'm gonna show y'all the videos and everything. Just hit that like button, you feel me, and comment tapped in if you tapped in down below, man, and also smash that notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on the situation, and also, bro, y'all could just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. Now, before we even get into this video, bro, y'all know I got bills to pay, so let's get into today's paid promoted song, man.
He say that he a killer, he won't kill a fly. Get up out the spot if you think you go testify. We can't talk about the rats because I get a lot. Free the real and keep the rats and let them niggas ride. I gave him some extra, that's off the love. He gave me the pack, I ran off on a plug. I just wanted money, I ain't know I be selling drugs. Wake up early morning, all a nigga know is drugs.
Now go check them out, show them love, click that link in my bio, pin in the comment section, and tell them that I sent y'all. And if y'all need y'all song promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to the video. Now, as I said, bro, we got another wild video to talk about, and this time it's about Lil Baby, and people are kind of looking at Lil Baby weird. Now, if y'all don't know what's going on, Lil Baby name has been trending all over social media just since the whole situation came out with Young Thug being exposed as the alleged rat and him allegedly talking about people on the phone, and it's just been so much going on. Now, right after this situation, one thing a lot of people were saying in their head, like, what about Marlo? What about Marlo? Nobody never talking about Marlo. Well, it seems like Marlo baby mom went on to social media and speak on everything that was going on, and a lot of information just got released. Now, if y'all are unaware who Marlo is, he was a very close friend of Lil Baby who lost his life back in like 2020, if I'm mistaken, like January or February 2020. I have it on here. You know, sadly, he lost his life on the expressway. He ended up getting hit up. Car got rid of over 100 bullets, and he lost his life. And there's been a lot of speculations on who did it, what gang did it, and where it come from. But a lot of people just knew that, you know, bro's respected in the streets, from Ralo to Young Thug to Lil Baby to 21 Savage. Everybody had respect for Marlo because he was known in the streets. Now, like I said, his death was real mysterious because nobody ever got arrested for it, and we really don't know what happened with it. Now, pretty much the mother of his kid ended up putting up a video on TikTok after everything was going on with Young Thug being exposed, Pee Wee Roscoe, and everything going on social media, and this is what she had to say.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta let God spin the block for you. Sometimes you just gotta let go. I'm talking about let go of that anger, let go of that sadness. You know what I'm saying? Let go of all them people in your ear telling you 50,000 stories. Let it go and let God do it. Let God figure it out for you. Let God work it for you. Because baby, all I'm gonna say, God is on the front line. God is on the front line. I'm going to the cemetery to see my boy. And we just gonna talk and laugh. We just gonna talk and laugh. We're gonna. I can see the smile through the clouds. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Soon you think you bigger than God. Every time he show you why he ain't nothing to play with. Every time he show you why he ain't nothing to play with. For real. And right now, God will bless you with millions. And then you'll start thinking that you bigger than the program. And he'll show you. It ain't a dollar that can make you bigger than me. And you can't fuck people over for years and think you gonna get away with it. You can't turn people against people and think you're gonna get away with it. You can't wake up and say, hey, I'm finna cut their water off. Ain't nobody fuck with them. They're not gonna get anything and think you're gonna get away with it. Especially when people haven't did anything to you. All I'm gonna say is God is on the front line. God is on the front line. Okay?
Now I know a lot of y'all looking at that like, okay, she just saying like God don't play and vengeance is his, and just saying like, you know, that's really not saying nothing. Now, of course, in the video she said like you can't just make all these millions of dollars and turn people against each other and don't think God gonna take it from you, and just saying like, you know, God got the last say so. But this is where things get weird. Right after that, somebody commented up on there and said, facts, after seeing everybody the past few days pointing the fingers at each other for being a rat, all I could do is think about Marlo. Rue was effing with all of them, and when he died, he couldn't even get a RIP, and she responded to that comment.
Listen, this right here, this the one. Because when my kid's dad passed away, I couldn't believe the amount of people that was not showing him no love. I couldn't believe the person who wrote a book and then deleted it. Like, I could not believe it. I knew he loved, some people I knew that he loved for a fact that he done put me and my kids on the back burner for. Did not show him no love. None. Not an ounce of it. I knew then, oh, me and my kids about to go for a ride. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. And baby, I kid you not, today, August 30th, 2025, 5 years later, no love. No, hey, how the kids doing? None of that. You hit one, like, for real. You triggered something. You triggered something in me with that one. But that one right there, you hit it right on the nail.
Now, as y'all seen, she went on to say that, you know, that triggered something and said that, you know, after he passed away, Lil Baby wrote a big old paragraph. Because y'all know when, like I told you, him and Lil Baby was locked in. But after, feel me, bro, passed away, Lil Baby wrote like a big old paragraph on his story, but deleted it instantly. Like, I don't know why he just put up something and instantly deleted it. And people thought that was weird. But she went on and said, you know, Lil Baby don't really do nothing for the kids. He don't really call and check up on the family. And a lot of people was kind of finding that suspicious. Now, let me just start off by saying, you know, nobody is obligated to do nothing for you just off the fact of we all got our own 24 hours. Ain't nobody obligated to do nothing. Them are your kids, them ain't baby kids. But I do understand as a close friend, you're supposed to just naturally pick on their responsibility and, you know, look out for your brother that's gone kids, you know, like not saying be their dad, but, you know, be there for them. But also, it got a little more weird because we go to the comment section, you start seeing a lot of weird things. Now, the first comment she liked, it said, I always thought it was weird how Lil Baby chilled with 21 them after Marlo died. Because like I said, it's been a lot of speculations on who had something to do with it and who played a role, which I'm not finna do because, my nigga, I'm not the police. And for one, I wasn't there. Then she responded to another comment and said, they said Marlo was playing both sides. And she responded and said, from the looks of it, everybody playing both sides. So obviously, it's a lot going on that we do not know about. Now, one another thing that threw everybody off and that had everybody second guessing was Ralo. Now, y'all know Ralo has been on, you know, Young Thug head heavy. I feel like they've been having a little tension and he's been not rocking with Young Thug, but ever since Young Thug came out as allegedly telling in that interrogation room, he been on his neck nonstop, been exposing him for dividing the whole ATL. But also people caught on to what he said on the live, and he spoke on how after Marlo died, everything got weird and how pretty much there was no love for Marlo because something might have happened.
I don't know why y'all think that DNA or blood is what qualify you as family. My family is those that got my best interests at heart and love me for me. I don't give a damn about that auntie, brother, sister, cousin ass shit. Look what y'all did to my cousin Marlo. Y'all didn't give a fuck about him. So what the hell make you think I'ma think you care about me? And I've been waiting on one of these clout chasing ass niggas to bite the bait and come over here to prove themselves. I'ma leave you and your driver right in the middle of the street. And then I'm gonna go straight down now to that same place Detective Jeffrey Williams was at and brag about how I smoked your stupid ass in self-defense. Think it's a game. Think it's an internet game and I'm a Gucci man, one of y'all fuck niggas. But the difference is, I pay for the funeral and beg the family to have a candlelight over here. And that's what's happening.
Now, as y'all seen, he went on to go on his rant and said, look what y'all did to my cousin Marlo, because that was his cousin, and said y'all didn't give a F about him. So now a lot of people are thinking like, what happened between Marlo? Because like I told y'all, all of them were close, bro. Him and Lil Baby were like this, for real. They got music videos together. They were growing up, coming up with each other. Him and 21 Savage was close. Him and Young Thug was always in videos. So it's crazy that after he died, nobody ever really posted him. I think I might have seen 21 Savage posting before, but nobody really ever speak on, bro. Never really showed too much respect. And people always just thought it was weird. But also, it's crazy because y'all remember in Lil Baby documentary, he spoke on Marlo and he said that, you know, he felt some type of way, but he understood the situation. So he couldn't do nothing but respect it because the streets is the streets.
You just see your man slumping on the expressway, you kind of feel some type of way. But if you know the situation and you know what's going on and you know at the back of your head, you know they still come with it. That's a part of the streets. Some people get killed. I know that come with being in the street already. He ain't like Marlo got killed, and I was like, damn, boy, you can really get killed. I know this. This ain't nothing I don't know. Marlo a real case of like the streets and the rapping. Two whole different worlds. And he more so got caught up in the streets than rapping.
He was always supportive, man. He was always happy for Baby.
Now, I gotta be real. He got a point with that. A lot of people probably can't fathom the fact, yeah, that's his close friend. But at the end of the day, from what I'm hearing and saying, they said Marlo was deep in the streets. And you know, one thing about the streets, bro, you can't pick faces with it. That's what come with it. Death is definitely one thing that come with it. Jail, you know, the money to females, but death and jail is really the main thing that come from it. So it was more a situation where he was mad, but he got to respect it because that will come with it. And if he was out here doing something to people, he only got to respect it if it come back and happen to Marlo. Now, I don't really understand what happened to Marlo, but I do feel as though it's definitely a gray cloud over his death and everything that happened with it. I feel like it's one of them things where it's happening in the street and nobody really know, but a lot of people are calling foul play. Now, people are saying, you know, this person had something to do with it. This person dropped the bag. I'm not going to go that far with it. I don't know, but it's definitely weird. Now, to the baby mother, I feel as though I understand where she's coming from because, you know, it takes a village to raise a kid, bro. And when you claim to be somebody's best friend, God forbid, my homeboy was to die today and he had a kid, bro, everything I love, bro. My main man's, I'm going to look out for his kids. I'm not saying I'm going to be his daddy and I'm going to be able to get everything for him. No, that's not my son and I have my own responsibility, but I'm definitely going to look out for him as best as I can. Make sure he's straight for school. Make sure he got this. Make sure he got that and just be there for the family in general because, you know, that's just what a brother do. You feel me? So the fact that she said they don't even check on him, it's weird, bro, because if you claim to be that close to somebody and she literally said, bro, push them away so he can be with little baby them, that just show, you feel me? And loyalty is not a real thing with everybody, you feel me? But definitely weird. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel as though, like I said, later on down the line, bro, the truth always comes out somehow, some way, whether somebody be charged for it or not. The truth gonna eventually come out, man. But y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions. So let me know. Do y'all feel as though, you feel me, that was foul play on his death? Do y'all feel as though it's just some street stuff that the natural civilian can't respect and internet people don't understand? And just give me any other details that y'all may know about in the comment section that I may not, bro. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. Y'all already know who it is, bro. Look, it's Jay. Thank God for another day. May y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.